But the balanced druid is also giving us the 5% crit, which would only also be provided by an elemental shaman. So if the balanced druid was an elemental shaman, you could bring a hunter to cover the, So
we need hunters. We don't have hunters.
Yeah, I don't have a hunter in my thing. And I started plugging in all the things I knew we had. I don't have a hunter in here. I'm not sure what it... There's nothing unique to hunter, though.
Misdirect.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, misdirect isn't listed on here. That's a flaw. Because obviously we want the misdirect tricks opener thing.
If anything, you'll only get the tricks, which I can pump thread, but it's not going to be optimal for my DPS in the long run.
Yeah, but if you tricks... Like, what wasn't it? Like you tricks a hunter through misdirect or something like that, and it amplifies...
Yeah, it amplifies the hunter's damage.
And then that amplifies the misdirect threat, and
yep.
hunters do good damage, so it's nothing.
The only alternative way to get similar amount of threat is I literally open up, and I pop. I pop everything at the start to give you threat.
Yeah.
Which obviously during lust phase and all that, I won't have a speed pot.
And that's just transferring your threat to someone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do we both get this buff? Like, does it...
No, only the recipient gets the damage buff.
Okay, so I would get 15% more damage and a percentage of your threat.
Yep.
And your damage doesn't change at all.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a good thing to pop on the tank then. And it's just straight 15% damage, so it doesn't matter which one of us you put it on. It's so funny we're gonna be running in double caster tank. Is there any bosses where magic damage-based tanks get a shaft? I don't think they do shit like that in Wrath, really.
A new Breck. You need at least one block tank.
Yeah, it's Paladin. Can Paladin do it?
Yeah.
They can, it's just harder for them. That's probably the only fight you want a warrior on. Like, I used to do it, but I did it because I was dumb.
And
you
kind
of need a
server, so...
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. I think a Paladin project, we just have... And it's like, what else are we going to do with the block gear?
Yeah.
Because I remember you had a separate gear set for it. It's this token Fury Warrior that you brought along.
No, we're gonna give it...
I do kind of want to bribe someone to say arms, or find someone who's like, I think Fury's more fun.
The only way to bribe someone, like, the only thing we could bribe them with is you have a permanent raid spot. That's about it. Because we can't bribe them with weapons, because that's way too...
Yeah. And the other thing, the devil on my other shoulder is telling me soft doing less damage might be made up for by the amount of damage the Fury Warrior gains. So the Warrior gains when he switches to Fury.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
In which case, like, soft just has to do a less...
Bite the bullet.
The other thing that you can do, which basically makes no sense, is to bring another feral. Bear or cat, it doesn't matter. But that's probably the dumb move, honestly. Also, bad for gearing out ag.
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty easy to get all the buffs. I knew it was, but I never had the full conception of it until I was looking at that tool. I was always like nitpicking, like finding the one thing we were missing and like forgetting the whole thing. Let me know when are you guys still in the game?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to look at it, so we went on another hunt.
Yeah. That's okay, I was being very distracting. That's so cute on the launcher. It says September 26th at 3 p.m. PDT, like they're straight up saying the time, which is 6 p.m. for me.
Yeah, 3 p.m. is a shift change when I usually can play at work, so I'm gonna try, but...
Yeah, to be clear, the only reason I'd really want to get into a dungeon group would be to push until we're locked out, like we can't dungeon anymore, and then go quest. So like do.
I don't think you're gonna have the optimal dungeon group just because the people that will actually be there aren't gonna be your optimal dungeon group.
You don't need an optimal dungeon group to hit the cap.
No, I know, but I'm saying you wanted your optimal dungeon group at first. You're not gonna. I don't think you get it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no. I
For
mean,
heroics, yeah, but
I mean the pushing. I would just like all it would really want is like a boomkin or a shadow priest, honestly.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like Ewoka's not gonna take the time off of work, and Rot's not.
Yeah.
So we'll just
But
make
even
do.
then, it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people will just be mad at me for not being a paladin. Is basically what'll happen.
I mean, you're gonna.
Because Death and Decay is just not as fat as Consecrate, even though it is still a threat enhanced move. It's just not as threat enhanced because the math for Death Knight is you then are spreading diseases and then combined the diseases and the Death and Decay is your AoE threat. It's a lot of AoE threat. It's just slower. And of course, I would not be in the spec that I sent you for that content. Not even close. In fact, most people in Heroics have figured out that they just should go in as a damage spec wearing tank gear. That's not a joke. Yeah, it's not even a joke. They're just like going full and wholly DPS spec and wearing tank gear, and they're fine. As long as you play around the weird. Though it looks like the one trash pack that tends to one-shot tanks is working properly.
You mean the one in
Halls of Lightning at the top?
Yeah. The one with the geyser bullshit?
Yeah, because they're not supposed to all do all of those attacks all at once. That's what happens on private servers, is they're hitting you with a combination of like Earth Shock and whatever that geyser knockback is. They're not supposed to like pop that on pull. Usually on most mobs, they're in combat for a little bit and then they do a special attack. That's what they're supposed to be doing. But they were just unleashing hell on cooldown and that was popping things. So I'm still gonna fucking walk into that with AMS up until I know better. Or like Icebound Fortitude or something. That's the only trash pack that I've ever consistently on private servers had to walk into with a cooldown up. And that cooldown couldn't be Vampiric Blood, it would have to be Anti-Magic Shell or Icebound Fortitude. Because Vampiric Blood just gives you the bigger health pool. It's only 15%. It's Last Stand. For that situation, it's just Last Stand, and that's not enough. We should make channels for each group and just post stuff that we think they need to know. Like, make a healer channel and post all the tank cooldown tooltips.
What I was thinking of doing was seeing if it's feasible to make the guild a website to post links for the loot add-ons we're gonna use so people can go fill out like what's their base and shit like that. What they're gonna be running.
Just a pinned tweet or pinned post in Discord.
Due to how much talk goes on in Discord, yes.
Well, that's what the pin is for.
So pretty much what I'm thinking is moving a lot more of the guild stuff to a website and keeping Discord a bit more social.
Or make a channel, those channels that you guys need on Discord, and make it so that nobody except certain people can post.
Yeah, there's
that
definitely
people can go and look at it, but they cannot post in it and make shit move up and down.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of channels where it's like, hey, this is for this post specifically, and people start having fucking conversations in the channel.
Yeah, that's why you just make it nobody can fucking post.
Yeah.
Like the announcement channels, only not everyone can post there.
Yep.
Well, I'm talking about like how annoying Watlick prep was.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You guys are too far, I can't heal you.
Wildlick Clip was fine if people had followed my fucking directions and not broke my bot.
Okay,
You get people to listen.
Zav, stay down. Okay, I got you.
Because it worked up until people literally stopped, like broke the bot, so.
Are his wings
Not like
fully
the first
broken?
person that posted. Yes. I thought the first person that posted broke the bot.
No.
Honestly, we should have just been aggressively deleting whenever someone posted it in incorrect format until they.
The bot updated every 5 minutes. Like, there was no way in hell we were going to. Not every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, I think. There was no way we were gonna monitor that much.
Yeah.
He dropped shit, I'm gonna try and lose. Wish me luck. Ow. He dropped 2 things, where's the second one? You bastard. I needed that.
Is his head already broke?
I don't know. As you guys said, you guys seem to know the difference between broken and tenderized.
I just
No, I think
perfect.
his wings are broken and his tail's cut off.
I think I just perfect blocked his charge.
I need all the shiny. Chaos, thank you. You took that one for me.
Can't shoulder charge through a knockdown.
I try to
Oh.
get you guys with a
Also, though, if I'm combat from the start, I get hysteria from the start. We'll take that one to the face.
where are you? I need to use more ammo.
Ah, that's the wrong ability.
How goes the hunt?
This isn't a hard monster, just a long monster.
It's one of those that it's difficult because he's got HP.
Pretty much. Oh, that's why this ability is not working. Although the evolved evolution of this monster is fucking fun. What was that new like evolution called, like ZF or something like that?
Xeno'jiiva?
No, in Pokemon, like it's Z evolution.
Mega evolution?
Yeah, that nonsense. This thing Mega Evolution is fucking fun.
Like Dynamax or something like that?
Yeah.
That reminds me, Pro ZD did a Smasher Pass of all, like, 1,134 or whatever is Pokemon, which includes all the variants, like Dynamax and whatever.
Was it a smash on Gardevoir?
I didn't watch it for that long, I just was like, okay. I didn't watch the whole thing, it was kind of long and dumb.
Was it a smash on Jigglypuff? Did you watch that far?
It was pass.
How dare he?
I think he muttered something about some of these are just, like, kids. Because, you know, some of them are, the earlier evolutions are designed to look like the children version of the next one. So I don't think he was gonna smash any first evolution of anything.
Something broke.
His head. He's literally just getting bullied. Can't they just have? Can't they just have the fucking? Oh, I finally got hit. Can't they just die already?
I have 3 rounds left of healing ammo.
I rolled into it.
Right. Damn it. I wasted.
You don't
3
have to
rounds.
heal me. You don't have to heal me.
You don't understand. Once that mantle wears off, your cat.
Yeah, but I dropped the booster over here.
Alright, I'm out of healing. I'm just gonna DPS this.
I told you not to heal me. Yeah, I got a dragon treasure. 800 points.
I thought he hit you out of your animation.
Oh my god, he keeps moving his head every time I aim for it. He's gonna shoot his body.
We broke everything, I think, except
Takes
for
so long to kill him.